Good morning again. Sometimes matters that are appropriate today actually have an origin of many years ago. I was reminded of one pivot from back in 1992 by something I received in the mail yesterday. Anyway, I don't want to delve into too much detail, but back in I guess it was about the 1st or 2nd of September of 1992. I accidentally lost a corduroy jacket I had underneath the Colorado River Bridge in Grand Junction. What had happened was a couple of nights before in Los Angeles, I wasn't injured, but I was robbed on the property of the Greyhound station near downtown. Well, at the time, the next day was my birthday, August 31st. And I was using a 2-week Greyhound pass on my way back to Denver. But by the time the bus got to Grand Junction, though I didn't think about it at the time, they might have let me ride on the rest of the way to Denver. The pass was technically expired, so I got off in Grand Junction. So anyway, I only had maybe $20 left. And one of the first things I did was report to the Mesa County Sheriff's Department, and then on one afternoon I spent some time just kind of walking around, seeing the sights. I've never been in Grand Junction before, and one place I spent maybe an hour was underneath a bridge beside the Colorado River, and back then I had a nice corduroy jacket. It was a McGregor brand that I had bought in a consignment store in Bradenton before the trip to Denver. That was in January of 1991. At that time, when I bought the original jacket, I was temporarily staying in the new house of Bill Love out on Longboat Key. At the time, back then, I didn't have much of any suspicion about him, and I helped him put finishing touches on the house, installing siding, drywall, stuff like that. So anyway, I ended up losing that jacket, like I said, under the Colorado River Bridge, and I ended up staying about a month in their local Salvation Army Transient Lodge while I saved some money to get another Greyhound ticket to continue to Denver. And I'll tell you the truth that back then the detail was that at night it sounded like a sound cannon was installed on the roadway, blaring through the basement area all the way through the transient lodge, echoing, rampaging, some of it psychic, wanting to betray any words that I might say. It was really insane, and it was a busy place. I was having to trust in the perspectives and attitudes of many others who were actually transients, and it was really very loud, obvious disruption. I had mentioned it in the Sheriff's Department before I stayed in the transient lodge. I said, I'm being followed by a lot of disruption. If one of you guys, you want to just step out your back door, you'll probably hear them starting to arrive at town in the traffic. So what reminded me about the matter from back in '92 was yesterday I received the first corduroy jacket I've had since '92. It's been how many years? '92. More than 30 years. And I had ordered it online, and it was delayed by about a month. And I finally received it in the mail yesterday. And as the loud disruption from traffic actually continues, not as bad, not as loud as it had been in Grand Junction and elsewhere back then, though. I opened the package and got the nice looking jacket out, but it has a L on it for large apparently, but it's about 3 sizes too small. I can't even open it, and it has a label on it. And it doesn't have a brand name on it, but it has a label that includes words Military Industrial Brigade. Military Industrial Brigade? That kind of reminded me that Bill Love these days, the former stepfather, had started using an abbreviation of LIT, L-I-T-H. Well, I tell you, the problem is that the Abuse family has kind of an orientation about Germany also, and like I say, they pivot on me very much, but they don't like my actual documentation to be known to anyone. You know, they act as though I'm agreeing about them. You know, they cripple me by use of noisy interference, so I can't even get a regular job. But otherwise say, well, let's see if we can manipulate this to, you know, try to involve Ralph about it. Well, really, this continues to be a testimony for sensible peace instead of the self-serving interests of the Abuse Family Consortium, and I wouldn't want there to. I would have wished that there wouldn't be any loss of life at all. Anyway, there's other details that I'll be adding to these testimonies in the days to come, and I hope everyone's having a peaceful day.